Good morning. This is going to be a roundup of my Ioni collection from last year. It's going to be a get ready with me also using all the Ioni products. In 2024, they came out with glitter shadows. And this was the Beauty Fair collection right here. Here's the purple. And there it is there. Here's the blue. And there it is there. They weren't very pigmented, but you can build them up. Next was the Cali Collection. And I was fortunate enough to get the glitter liner and a lipstick. This is Sparkle Gold in Rodeo Drive. This is a Shea Butter lipstick in Pink Glow, Route 66. Next was the Beauty Dollhouse collection, right here. Mattifying Powder in Barely There, yeah, Barely There. Pool Party. Brown Mechanical in Medium Brown, Pink Boudoir. Sparkle Liner, Sparkle Pink in Cowgirl. I picked up 2. Then Glamma Palooza came out, and I only bought the eyeshadow sticks. That was it. Matte Espresso, Wild World. Cranberry Shimmer in Rain Song. Vanilla Shimmer in Rich Girl. That's pretty. Amethyst Shimmer in Purple Haze. Now this collection, the Lunar Zodiac collection, came out at the same time as Glamma Palooza. This was a collection of liquid shadows this time. This is Laid Back Champers, and it represented the pig. Honest Pink, and it represented the dog. This is my favorite. This is Curiosity Gray, and it represented me, the monkey. Then they have a matte primer. I'm going to throw this on right now. Apparently, this represented the black tortoise. I'm not sure. It looks like that. I will just throw this on. So this is on, and it kind of looks like foundation. It's weird. Next was the Daydreaming collection. And I went a little nuts with this collection. They had a honey ginger lip balm. It's just a clear, sort of gingery lip balm. Ube, a cool pink baking powder. Didn't like this. A green tea setting spray. I'll be using this later. A pH Kiss Balm in Orange Zest. I finished this. A Shea Butter Lip Balm in Pink Mint, and it looks like a little strawberry. It's gorgeous. A Brow Gel in Chestnut. Liquid Bronzer in Macchiato. Liquid Blush in Cinnamon Cream. Liquid Blush in Raspberry Spice. Aren't those beautiful? And look at the packaging. Adorable. The Dia de los Muertos collection, Day of the Dead. This is pomegranate margarita. Can we just take a second for this packaging? Again, the packaging. This is a metallic liquid eyeshadow in Felicia. Metallic liquid eyeshadow in Angel. Next was the Veil of Allure collection. These were eyeshadow sticks, a lipstick, an eyeshadow primer for your eyes, obviously. I picked up 3 of the eyeshadow primers, and I'll throw this on my eye right now. This one is empty. In case you're curious, it was a doe foot like this. Gorgeous packaging. You did not get a lot though. I just put it on with the doe foot until I can no longer do that, and then you have to squeeze the tube. Shadow stick in black. I bought 2. Shadow stick in cocoa. I only bought 1 of these. Can you see it? That's not cocoa to me. Shadow stick in cream. And I'm going to throw this on the eye right now. Before mascara, before anything. I'm just going to use it as a primer to show you the full face of Ioni. And I'll put it under the eye as well. Then there was Chocolate Martini Liquid Lip. I bought 3. They're that good. Look at that color. Oh, outstanding. Next is the regular line. Now, I have a purple mascara. It looks like this. It may have been from a collection, but I don't know which one. And they have the Fat Lash mascara. I'm going to be putting this on. The applicator is huge. And this is not a favorite of mine. I don't really recommend it. In fact, I had this in empties, even though it's still perfectly full. So that should tell you a little bit about this. It is getting everywhere, guys. Like on my lash line, it's not separating. It's not giving volume. I just think the brush is too big. I mean, if you like this size of a brush, absolutely, give it a try. It may work for you. I'm going to put some of the purple mascara under my eye. I love this mascara. The color. I'm not sure about what it does as a mascara, but I love the color. I think I might even place it on the outer edge right here over top of that lash, just for some drama. And yes, it went everywhere right there. I'll clean it. It's so pretty. Then they have the brow freeze. This is fantastic. I will be putting this on my brows before doing the rest of my makeup so that it sets. It looks like this. It has a little topper. And as you can see, I love her. This is a staple in my collection, this brow freeze. And I mean, how ironic is it that I finished it during the Ioni video? It's completely gone, guys. I cannot get any more out of here. Yay! Time of done. March 28th at 10:03 in the morning. Next is eyeliner, and I have 2 of the pencil eyeliners. And I will be using this one to line my eyes. It sharpened really well. I use this line right there like you would for tape. And I do this every single day with this eyeliner. Highly recommend this eyeliner. It does have issues. It can dry out, but it is still fantastic. If it dries out, take it back, get another one. I will caution you, when I wear this in my waterline, my eyes water. I'm going to throw on the Amethyst Shimmer from the Glamma Palooza line, and I'm just going to place it on my lid, into my crease, and under the eye. Looks like that. I am seriously in love with Ioni, but we're not stopping there. We're throwing on the purple into the crease, and maybe onto the lid. Oh, these were such an unexpected treasure. Like, honestly. Next, I'm going to throw on Laid Back Champers from the Lunar Collection, right in the inner corner, right with the applicator as well. And right into there, just to brighten this area up. So as far as I know, Ioni doesn't have a liquid liner, so I'm going to use from the Veil of Allure collection, the Black Shadow Stick, right on the outer corner of my eye, just to deepen it up a little bit. Oh, guys, I really need a liquid eyeliner. I'm not going to, because this is all Ioni, but I did use the Ioni pencil on as an eyeliner. I used the shadow stick to deepen up in here, and I used it along the lash line, but it just didn't cut it. Now, Ioni doesn't have a foundation that I know of, but they have a concealer. I bought 2. This one is opened, and I am going to use this as my foundation. This is in Cool Light. The applicator is a brush, and I love this as a foundation. I love it as concealer as well, but if they came out with a foundation in this formula, I would be all over it. It dries really quick, guys, and I forgot. That's why I had to take off and get it blended. Do you remember the primer from 100 years ago? It did perfectly underneath this concealer, aka foundation. Next is contour, and this is once again from the Daydreaming collection in Macchiato. It's branded as a bronzer, but I use it as contour. Ioni's products, guys, if you see them and you're interested in some of them, pick them up. You will not be disappointed at all. Look at this. I put on too much, but that was user error, but it still blends like a dream. Next is the regular blushes. They came out with Warm Rose, right there. I'm pounding this color. I love it. These are liquid blushes. This is in Rosetta. I love that color too. This is a cream stick in Cinnamon Rose. Look at that. They even think to put a little protector on there so that it doesn't dry out. Gorgeous. And the liquid blush in Soft Pink. I saved this one for last because I'm putting this on my face. Oh, guys. If you see these, pick these up. Now, I do not have any of the powder blushes. I might have to rectify that because now I'm curious. Again, they blend like a dream. You cannot go wrong. Next is highlighter. Now, this is Glow. This may have been in a collection, but it is a regular also. And she looks like that. It is a gold highlighter. Let me just throw it on here. It is very pigmented. Look at that. Down the nose. Do you see that, guys? Look at that. Beautiful. I wish they would make a champagne. Maybe they do. Maybe it's just always sold out when I get there, but I wish they would. Ioni. Next is brows, and they have a brow pomade. They also have the brow tattoo, but that isn't included in this year. It is from this year, the Dolce Vita collection, and it looks like that. If you see these, pick them up. Now, this brow pomade, which is a regular, is tricky. It has a brush on one end and the pomade on the other end. And what you do is you stick your brush into the pomade, but I don't recommend that. I take a broken Q-tip, I stick it inside, and I place it on my hand. Otherwise, it is just unmanageable. I then take my MAC brow brush and I dip it in off my hand and apply it this way. If you are not experienced with brows, I cannot recommend this. This is difficult, but it is beautiful if you can get your technique right. So for me personally, I would not repurchase the brow pomade. It's just not for me. And the reason being, I do not want to struggle with my brows in the morning. Is it a good product? Absolutely. If you have brow hair, I can 1,000,000% recommend this. Next is powder. Now, this powder here in the mattifying is a regular, but they did throw it into the Beauty Dollhouse collection. This powder has a hard pan, but I really like it. And I'm using the Powder Puff from Dollar Tree. I would repurchase this powder, unbelievably. It is a translucent powder, so there is no color. That's why when I showed you the swatch, there wasn't anything there. Now we just have lip liner, a lipstick, and setting spray to go. Now Ioni makes 3 lip liners. I have 2. They have a warm brown, a true brown, love of my life. I have 2 backups, and they have a plum. And this is this packaging. And she looks like this. Just so you know, it is an issue. I just sharpened it and it broke again. Let's see how many times this happens. Will 7 be the charm? 7. I'm just going to swatch it and be done with it. It's probably going to flake off of me. Oh, see, it just broke in my hand. I'm not happy, Ioni. Okay, this is 8. I'm done. I'm just going to swatch it. And I'm sorry for that, guys. There's 8. And this is plum. I'm not excited now. Look how tiny it is now. It was basically brand new. And it's still not sharpened. I just feel like you have a right to know that. It happened with my true brown too, but I'm willing to put up with that. But if it keeps happening, I will be just as happy to go back to matte chestnut. So I'm going to wear true brown. I do love this color, this pencil, but I do not love what I just went through. Or should I say what we just went through? Goodness. From the Cali Collection, I'm going to wear the Shea Butter lipstick. Is it a lipstick? The Shea Butter lipstick in Pink Glow. These are fantastic. I think that these even may be regulars. And last but not least, the setting spray. This is the green tea. It doesn't say whether it is a hydrating or a mattifying. They are always coming out with setting sprays, guys, so don't worry. This is green tea, and it smells like cucumber. It's amazing. I love it. I wish I had picked up more. Gorgeous. Gorgeous. I'm going to take my hair out because I don't like it like that, but whatever. Doesn't matter. I hope that you enjoyed this video, and if you did, please don't forget to give it a like, subscribe if you haven't already, and I will leave a playlist here, and YouTube will suggest something that it thinks you might like right here. So you have a wonderful day, and I will see you in the next video.